Financial freedom, yeah, that's the goal. Invest your time, invest your soul. Save it, stack it, watch it grow. Generational wealth, Coach Flow.
I want to welcome everyone back to another episode of Generation Investors Podcast. And today I'm going to share with you how to build your emergency fund. If you are logging in for the first time, consider yourself towards the end becoming the next generation investor by hitting that thumbs up, hitting that like, hitting that subscribe. And I'm going to share with you what emergency fund is, why you need it, and if you stay tuned towards the end, practical takeaways that you can start today to build up your financial journey. And so let's talk about what is emergency fund. Okay, what is emergency fund? Emergency fund is money set aside specifically for unsuspected expenses or financial emergencies. We know life happens and you really can't prepare when things keep going up. I'm talking about inflation. That's what I'm talking about. It's the dollar amount that we have is losing its power because inflation keeps eating at our money. And so when it comes to paying for rent, mortgage, gas, food, all that is starting to it's just squeezing at our money. And really, you look at the places that we patronize and the places that we shop at, our money is really not keeping up with the cost of living because it's steady going up, which it will continue to keep going up. And so with that being said, it's important that we start today. Okay, start today. So the emergency things that you consider emergency. Medical bills are urgent care expenses. So let's say you have kids or yourself have an illness or unsuspected illness or unsuspected, maybe kid end up breaking something, fracturing something, getting sick, or you maybe breaking something, fracture something, and this is something that you didn't plan for. That's emergency. Car repairs. No matter what kind of vehicle you have, vehicles wear and tear. They wear and tear. I can attest to that. When I say my previous vehicles I've had in the past had to spend so much money on parts, and that was back then. So I can imagine now where it comes to taking to a mechanic or taking to a dealership, they're going to charge an arm and a leg for whatever part. And specifically, if it's a foreign vehicle, one of those luxury vehicles, you really gonna come out of pocket. So car repairs is emergency. Job loss. When I say we're living in times where things are so uncertain, especially the job market, it's really hard for individuals to even get employment, let alone if you have employment. How can you prepare for layoffs? How can you prepare for furloughs? Just a few months ago, TSA, and a few weeks ago, Spirit Airlines. Nobody was prepared to get laid off and go out of business. So we're talking about reduction of hours or even job loss. Talk about home repairs. No matter if you stay in a home or apartment, whatever you consider a place where you lay your head, things break down. Refrigerators, TVs, washer and dryer, all that is emergency when it breaks down out of the ordinary. And then you got emergency travel. Maybe you have to go visit a family member, or you have to go visit a friend, or you have to go just maybe a sudden incident happened or death within the family and you got to go fly somewhere. That's emergency. And the list goes on. So really things that you really weren't prepared, seen coming, that's what I consider emergency. And that's why we have to start just evaluating how can we build this emergency fund. And the rule of thumb, analysts and experts say you should save 3 to 6 months. That's right, 3 to 6 months of living expenses. The first tier or level that I'm looking to build my Mercy Fund, and hopefully you are too. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is financial education. Get that 1,000. Get your Mercy Fund or build your Mercy Fund up to at least $1,000. That can be the first threshold, because it might not cover every bill unsuspectedly, but at least you got a nest egg, and then you can just build from there. Because most people don't even have $1,000 saved up. So $1,000 is just the first tier, and like you want to build up from there. Reasons to have this Mercy Fund. I'm glad you asked. You say, Coach Flo, okay, now I know what a Mercy is. Now I know what the minimum amount I should have in my account. Now we can talk about reasons to have a Mercy Fund. Reduce of stress. When I say people are tired, people are frustrated, we're talking about working class people like you and I, okay, are so tired because you're not expecting things to be lifing, I should say, better yet, lack of terms. So reason number one, reduce stress. Having savings help you feel more secure during difficult situations, okay? Difficult situations are gonna come. That's just life in general. But having at least $1,000, knowing that you can sleep at night, because life going to throw some curveballs at you. Second point, avoid debt. That's another reason that you want to have that Mercy Fund. Emergency savings can help prevent using the credit card, which majority of society, majority of working class individuals are using the credit card because they don't have a Mercy Fund. And when you use your credit card, you borrowing on top of the money that you're going to have to pay back anyway. So avoid debt when you have this Mercy Fund established. Number 3, protect your goals. Okay, you can continue working towards financial goals without setbacks. So that first goal, like I said, minimum $1,000 that you want to build towards or have in your account. This can protect you from any setbacks that mercies will happen. Moving to my next point, provide stability. Okay, you want to provide stability, and unsuspected expenses are easy to manage when money is already saved. So let's say you have to buy new tires on your car. If you already got like $1,000 in your Mercy Fund or Mercy account, you ain't got to worry about, let's say, using it on credit card, or if you're an investor or investing in your stocks, you don't have to sell your stocks to pay for tires, or you have to pay for a washer, a dryer, or a TV because you already had that money stashed aside. So that provides a level of stability. And then you want to create that financial confidence. That's the last point. You gain peace of mind knowing you are prepared. Okay, knowing you are prepared is give you that confidence, saying, you know what, I saved up $1,000, I can save another $1,000. Then I can save another $1,000. So it's just practicing being consistent and building up good habits long term. And then high yield savings account. That's where you want to put this emergency fund. Definitely, you say, Coach Flo, where can I find these high yield savings account? I'm glad you asked. Okay, so high yield savings account, you got Ally Bank, you got Discovery Bank, you got Capital One, 360, American Express, you got SoFi, which I have SoFi. So, and they have so many other different banks, but we talking about high yield savings account. You don't want to put this emergency fund or big emergency fund in your checking account. You definitely want to put it in your savings account, because you put in your savings account, you're only getting 0.001. That's right, 0.001. So with a high yield savings account, your money is making you money while you continue to build more and more stability and build up your savings account, building up your Mercy Fund. Okay, and so things to consider. All right, so if you stay tuned towards this portion, Definitely, I'm going to leave a description below on this Mercy Fund workbook right here that I've built up and created on Teacher Pay Teacher. So go ahead and check that out. And so you want to set small weekly goals, okay? Weekly savings goals, okay? Use automate transfers. You want to automate your transfers. That's what you want to do. So you say, Coach Flo, I don't have, with all my expenses, whether I got kids, I don't have kids, I got responsibilities, all these different expenses, set a goal. Say you want to set $10 a week, or $10 a month, or $20 a week, $20 a month, $50 a week, $50 a month, and just scale up from there, okay? But set those goals and just automate. Every time you get paid, just automate that amount towards your Mercy Fund. Any tax refunds, I know they already passed, but got bonuses, any gift money, any increase on your jobs, that you want to just throw that into your Mercy Fund, okay? And reduce unnecessary subscriptions, and if at all, you might want to start cooking at home, okay? That's a huge one. Food is a number one killer when it comes to when you're looking to build up something, let alone your Mercy Fund. Might want to cut back eating out because stuff is only getting more expensive. And then track your spending. Track your spending. Look at ways you can see where most of your money is going towards at the end of the day, because you're gonna 9 out of 10 find out I'm spending too much money in this area, I'm spending too much money in that area. So there, you want to do that and stay prepared. Don't be surprised. Stay prepared. Life is going to happen, okay? Things are going to break down, things are going to need to get fixed, but at the end of the day, it's better be prepared than be surprised, I'll tell you that. Start small and just build up. Time after time, I call this rinse and repeat. Most times I say that, and that's why I stick by just rinse and repeat it. That's how you build up consistency. Remember, every situation is different. Every situation is different. No one size fit all, okay? So with your friend or your work coworker or your family member, brother, sister, everybody's situation is different. So you got to do what's best for you. That's right. Do what's best for you. But at the end of the day, you got to start, because inflation is not going anywhere. These prices will only go up. Yep, they're only going to go up. And so it's either you complain about it or you do something about it. Take action. Take action. So if you have enjoyed this episode, smash that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let me know in the comment below. Are you building up your Mercy Fund? Do you have Mercy Fund? And comment new money, because new money is being created this year. I do believe it's going to be created for you. It's going to be created for your family. You're going to be created for anybody who is really serious about coming up and leveling up, because now's the time to really level up as we go into this summer. We're already halfway through the year. I know time has flown by, and you might have said, you know what, the first 6 months I was procrastinating, putting things off, and now my focus has been reset, and now it's time to go. So let's go. Peace.
Financial freedom, yeah, that's the goal. Invest your time, invest your soul. Save it, stack it, watch it grow. Generational wealth, Coach Flo. Financial freedom, let's get control. Build it now so it overflow. Learn the game, that's how we roll. Welcome to the channel, Coach Flo. We talk money with a mission, yeah, we teach and elevate. Saving, budget, and investing, this is how we generate. Stocks and crypto, real estate, side hustles in rotation, building